What's up, guys? Welcome to Central Plain. Here we are in Game 6 between Lionheart and myself. He is playing French, and I am playing Dutch in the bottom left side of the map here. And this is going to be an exciting one, let me tell you. This is a wild game. And I am down in the series 3-2 at this point. Hoping to claw my way back. I was down 3-1, won the previous game. And trying to even it up here, which would be a huge step in the series coming back. So French, I'm not really familiar with Lionheart's French. I don't see him play it all that often, so I play quite a lot of Dutch myself, so I'm comfortable playing Dutch, and this is usually a pretty close matchup. A lot of times I think French probably has the advantage if they play it right. It can be kind of tough both sides, but I feel like usually the French have an advantage if they are able to do a good kind of semi-rush. Like usually you'll see Musk or Huss coming into the Dutch base early on, and then just kind of like a good timing push a little bit later. So I'm just worried about that because I've lost in tournament games to that quite often. So this is a little bit interesting. I don't know if Lionheart's just having a little bit of struggle throughout the series, getting to Game 6 now, quite a few games, and I'm really confused here because he knows I see him. I'm here with my envoy in the entire time, but oh, here we go, and he's trying to do the pull trick, and I gotta tell you, I was getting pretty nervous with that. Because I was wondering, like, okay, did he just have a lapse of judgment and let me steal that treasure? But then almost looked for a second like he was baiting me. But yeah, that was a big pickup. That was 145 wood, right? 145 wood. That's insane, especially early in the game, and that's basically like a 290 wood switch. Like, he should have had it and I got it, or maybe he not necessarily should have had it. It's kind of a crazy treasure to go for early in the game, but at this point I won the previous game. I got that treasure. It makes me feel really good about having a good chance in this game. So I feel like maybe my luck is starting to swing. I've lost a few treasure contentions earlier in the series, lost some close calls, and that one goes in my favor. Feeling really good about it, so I feel like that's a good omen for this game. But he's here trying to steal my 40 wood. I think we both recharge, and I go for the shot there. Both very close, and I do get that as well. So I mean, at this point, I think I was probably smiling. I'm smiling right now, casting this as going back over my thoughts and game plan. But yeah, that's a big pickup. Not only that, is that I haven't been in line of sight of his explorer this entire age 1, so I know he hasn't gotten any other treasure, and I'm the only one that's actually grabbed the treasure in this game so far. So I'm already close to the 350 wood mark with those 2 treasures, picking up 50 food here. I'm feeling so freaking good, I gotta tell you, man. And let's take a look at Lion. Of course he's gonna do some wacky stuff. He's Lionheart after all, so he is sending this age 1 shipment that gives a royal embassy and allows royal musketeer production. I've seen that a few times. I've done a video on that card and that strategy myself, so I know they are very strong units, and people underestimate them quite often. So I don't think I'm not sure. I probably scouted his deck, but I didn't see. He's very tricky. He always does this. He's aware of where my scout is, and he takes the smart route. He just does the things that sometimes maybe we're just too lazy to do, but it makes such a big difference. It makes so much sense. He's again has some vision of my envoy, and I clearly do not see that. I have no idea. And not only like is he watching the envoy, he's sending the native scout up this way as well. So he's just kind of, and he's got his explorer here, so he knows generally where I would be seeing this if I was scouting that area. So smart play by him to send it over this way. There it is. He's got, okay, so I believe I saw placer mines come in there, hunting dogs as well, and looks like he's probably gonna get steel traps off of the 400 wood would be my guess. Let's take a look at this deck a little bit more. Pretty balanced. Of course, he's got his fort. You always see that with Lionheart, and 4 Culverin's great H4 card, and he's actually going 4 CDB first, gathering up those crates, and he's got the Royal Musketeers in production. They are a little bit more expensive in terms of coin than the regular musketeers, but significantly stronger. And here I am over here putting down my stable. I don't see anything in his base, but I see an extra house. I mean, it's only two houses, so it's not atypical. But usually, if you see a third house, oh, maybe I did scout that one. No, I did not. But that means that they're making some units. So I didn't see anything. So I'm planning for just a 3 Hus harassment here, and then kind of go from there. Maybe make banks, maybe send me FF. But he's sending musketeers right in, and I gotta be honest, I didn't know that they were gonna be able to one-shot a villager, so I lose villager there. Most of the time, musketeers cannot one-shot, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's the case. But I think these guys have a little bit more attack, and they're able to take out that villager in one volley. So I get 3 Hus out. Not feeling great about losing that villager, but it's not the end of the world. And I scout out a little bit more musketeers here. So I know he's going to be making a bit of units. Not sure if he's going to go all in or not, which is what I am afraid of in this matchup, honestly. Sending out the Hus to get some raids if I can. Envoys down, explorers down. I'm low on vision. I'm not feeling great about that. Obviously, I care a lot about vision. And look at he knows where I am now because he saw me take this trade post. So vision is so key, guys. I can't stress it enough. Why is he not making CDB though? This is a huge mistake. Not sure how many villas he skipped, but hey, okay. Well, he's protecting his villas with his muskets here. He's got 700 coin coming in, even though he's already got 400. I'm a little bit confused about his macro here. It's a little bit bizarre. I mean, I've known Lionheart to not make villagers from time to time, but that was quite a gap in time to not make any CDB. So he's at 21 right now. I'm at 20 vills plus just 2 banks. The 3 Hus are not able to do too much. So, and I've also seen players do the musketeer, basically like a regular musketeer semi-FF, but with that card. So that's what some players can do. You can, like, in most situations, you'd see a Musk semi-FF with a barracks, right, at home with a 4 CDB, 700 wood, 700 coin, semi-FF push with Falx. And you can do the same thing with this. It's just a little bit different. The units are a little bit better. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I was wondering. I thought I saw 44 attack earlier. So they do have that charge attack, which gives them double. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's why that Vill went down real quick. Okay, that makes total sense. Even though it does have a negative multiplier of its Vills, it's still a ton of damage. So, alright, so I do get up here pretty quick. I went for the... excuse me, yeah, I was like, I didn't send Pike. I went for the 1 bank 700 coin straight FF because I'm concerned about him either pushing in and really wrecking my base or going for that quick fast fortress. And he's up as well, so we're both up pretty early. This is very atypical to see just 2 banks as Dutch, so I'm not feeling super comfortable here, and that's because I'm not sending 1,000 wood. I'm sending a unit shipment, so I need to get something done here. I was anticipating a lot of pressure. That did not come, so I'm a little bit off my standard play here. I'm not feeling super comfortable. And of course, let's look at Lionheart's point of view, and you see the factory. I keep calling it factory. The fort wagon coming in, just because I see so few of them. I'm calling it the factory. And I don't yet have line of sight of this. Picking it up now, and I do have all my units going to the base, so I feel like maybe I can siege this down. And so I can actually get some good value out of the unit shipment that I did start off with for some tempo. And trying to get some of these musketeers while also maybe sieging the fort. So I'm like really trying to kill these units very quickly. Sending my cavalry onto the fort to try to get some damage in, but splitting off the skirm to kill the musketeers at the same time. And when it's push come to shove, using the entire military to fight. And he's sacrificing some CDB HP at least on the front line to keep this fort up. He's trying to save. He loses 1 and the one over here too, so a couple CDBs go down. But I kill all his military. The fort is up though. So at this point, I don't really know what to expect at all, because I don't ever play against French where they send a fort, and I have no idea what kind of revolts French have, because I've honestly, in all the games I've played against French, I don't think I have seen French revolt a single time. So having no idea what to expect. This guy really doesn't like to make villagers. This is so wild. He's got a couple CDB in the fort as well. He's got more than enough coin. I wonder if he's just gonna buy food and age it up, because he's getting pretty close to that point. 22 CDB. Wow. Yeah, he bought some food, and he's gonna be up very shortly. So another very quick industrial. He sent just 2 cards in the 3rd age. One of them just arrived, the 1K wood. So pretty quick fortress, not fortress, industrial. So I followed up the 8 skirm with 1K wood myself, and this is where I'm starting to get my banks, get my economy going that I'm used to having. So this is like the latest point in the game I think I've ever put down a 3rd bank, and probably even a 4th bank. Just a very atypical game where I just was trying not to die to an all-in H2 pressure with these scary musketeers and potentially husks, but that didn't happen. So from here, I'm just kind of altering my game plan. I see the fort. I expect he might just do the musketeer FI, which is also a strategy French go with quite often with the standard musketeers. They'll go guard musks, send heavies, and really push in, and then if they need it, send the 4 culverin card as well, which he has and is a great card. So that's why I'm dropping this artillery foundry here, and I'm still kind of just trying to figure out what direction I want to go here. And let's see, I do have just the 4 banks. Yeah, nothing over here on the side. I'm sieging his TC though, trying to be out of range of the fort. He's training some more musketeers here, and I think I'm gonna catch them a little bit. Oh, not quite. He escapes with all of them. So he's sending Minutemen right now. I'm not sure what he's aging up with. The engineer, which is 2 Falcons. So he's going to save this TC. He puts Minutemen in melee, which is very smart, very useful. And I am forced to back up. And he's at 3 shipments because he's been saving them. He only sent the 2 in age 3. He sent 2 in each age so far. 2 in age 1, 2 in age 2, 2 in age 3. So he's pushing me back here. He's got his 2 factories queued up. And he's got another one that he can send whenever he's ready. So yeah, I lost quite a few skirm there too. Minutemen doing some really good work for him. He's getting great coats here, so I'm gonna be learning as I'm watching this, because I don't know what this build is, this game plan is. So great coats, obviously he's lost a few bills, so not that crazy of a upgrade to get. He's getting veteran. Oh, I don't know. He canceled an upgrade there. Yeah, okay. He's just producing Royal Musketeers, sending his 2nd factory. And I actually opt to stay in age 3 a little bit longer, because I do, again, expect the heavy cannons or the 4 culverins. I make sure to get 5 culverins out. And I'm really just waiting for him to start heading to my base with some musketeers and heavies. So I got them in attack mode. What is it actually called? Bombard tactical. Yeah, bombard mode. And they are just slowly creeping up. I really don't want to lose a bunch of units, or even the culverins to heavy cannons, because if you get too close and you're not unpacked, you can lose 1 or 2 real quick, and that can really snowball. So just making sure that doesn't happen. And getting line of sight upgrades as well. Like, I'm really concerned with either his 4 culverin shipment or the heavy cannons getting like annihilated and ending my series here. So we're both actually fighting over the line of sight of this trade post a little bit here. It's kind of funny, and that's, again, just showing the importance of line of sight. He's not trying to build anything there. He's just trying to get that extra line of sight, as we can see from his point of view. Look, you can see it's pretty significant line of sight, so it really helps out. I'm taking it back here. But yeah, just trying to position a little bit. He is sending 25 Royal Musketeers. He has yet to upgrade them. Oh, and it also upgrades them to bourbon status. So that's 1K coin shipment. Wow. Wait, does it? That doesn't give you 260 XP. Oh. Wait, I haven't noticed this XP, shipment XP amount. Does that actually take more XP? I don't know. That's interesting. I've never noticed that line of text there. But anyway, it gives him the... That's why he canceled the upgrade earlier, because he knew he was going to send that shipment to get that free upgrade. And 25 of them. That's pretty wild, man. Okay, and he does have 4 Culves. He ended up sending that shipment. And he's got the 2 Falcons from Age Up, so he's ready to go. He's actually making Royal Dragoons from the consulate, not the consulate, the Royal Embassy as well. So, and there are the veteran Royal Musketeers, 52 charged hand, not charged hand attack, charged attack with the pistol, and then they'll be back to the 26 range attack. Guard Dragoons, Royal Guard Dragoon. Wow. Oh, but they're ranged unit. Wow, I thought okay, I was thinking Cuirassier. I don't know why. Now, Royal Tax coming in. I'm not exactly sure what that does. Actually, not sure at all, to be honest. I'm gonna have to look that one up. You guys can fill me in, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a lot of Revolution fans. Oh, it's not even a Revolution. It's a native Royal Embassy. Maybe it's like a bounty or something. I don't know. Anyway, he's pushing in. Yeah, let's focus on what's happening. He is pushing in. I'm aging up the worst possible time, and I'm freaking out right now. I gotta tell you, I do have Culverance, so I pick off a Falc. He's getting his shots in as well, though he doesn't have the upgrade. He does have the line of sight, but I think we both do. Or no, I think I just have the line of sight. So I'm getting a little bit better picks here. I'm trying to position my Reuters to pick off the Culverins. Good shots there, but he gets a double kill. But all his Culverins are now down. I can take out that Falconet. I do pop a couple Falconets myself over here, and just kind of getting his army moving all over the place. Getting that Falconet down. Trying to get a few decent shots, but not quite. The Guard Musketeers really doing quite a bit of damage. 35 range attack now. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Is that promotions? I'm not sure if they get promoted or not. I thought they did. Anyway, he is coming around the back, and I'm a little bit split here. Trying to get some Reuters to pop out and save. I really thought those were Cuirassier. Even now, they look so much like it. I was like really scared for those vills, so probably did not have to do that. But all right, clean it up. I hold. I'm aging. What am I aging with? I am aging with the Cavalry Marshal, which I believe is 11 Reuter. Let's see. 9, excuse me, 9 Reuter. Factory coming in. Let's see how many banks I have. I have just the 4 banks, which is still not typically what you will see at this point. Usually you got 5 at least. And he's building a trade post. Get that XP rolling in a bit faster. I'm getting my factory, like I said. So Reuter, we got a Culverin out. That's about it. And more. Oh, those are his Minutemen. So I'm taking a look in his base. Let's look at Lion's point of view here. Of course he's stacking up resources. Of course he is. 2,000 food, 2,700 gold. His factories are on wood. He's heading towards that 1k wood very quickly. I'm hoping to siege or at least distract his army. And he is obviously coming back, so I have to evacuate the base very quickly. Trying to redirect and maybe... And I do actually juke him a little bit here. And I'm trying to siege a little bit more. Here comes the revolt. Revolutionary France. I have no idea what this is about to do. Looks like the CDB turned into other villagers with less HP. But some really solid range attack. Especially against heavy infantry. They're skirmishers basically, right? Wow. Okay. Lionheart pulling out all the crazy shenanigans. Let's see. Better at fighting than gathering resources. Okay. Then you can make 80 of them. You got Red Shields trying to pop out of here as well. Shipping revolutionaries and coin crates for each trading post you own. Oh! Okay. So he has 3 TPs and a native T. Oh, does he have? Yeah. And a native. 2 native TPs. So, wow. That could actually give him tons of resources. And that's what he's thinking there. And he's actually stopping me from sieging that TP. So he's got 5. Oh my god. Wait, 6? Hold on. Oh my god. What? That is insane. He's got 3 natives and 3 regular TPs, so he got 30 revolutionaries. Wait. Hold on. The 3,000 coin? You have got to be kidding me. No way, man. There's no way. 3,000, right? 500 times 6 is 3,000. That's 3,000 coin. Oh my god. That is absolute madness. That is crazy. I cannot believe that. Why does he have a mortar? Did he train a mortar here? I don't even know what's going on. What? Ships a factory to your town, allowing you to... But oh no, he can't make 3. Yeah, okay. That's why he can't send that. Or he already did. I guess it marks it as already did. But wow. Oh, and you train these guys in batches of 5. Wow, this is such an interesting revolt. I don't even know what to think here. This is crazy. He doesn't have max pop though, so it doesn't give him like incredible population space for free. Dude, oh wow, he should really get this. Anyway, here I come with some field guns. I'm just like in awe at what's going on over here. And he's got Culverin Royales coming in. 5 Culverins right now. Let's see the stats on mine in comparison. I do have Culverin Royale. Excuse me, already. And what is his next shipment going to be? He's got trade posts galore. Well, a few have dropped. So, advances your French Revolution to a new era with a powerful shipment, with powerful unit shipments in your deck. That's interesting cost. Not sure why it looks like a decreased cost. Again, I'm just trying to harass his factories, try to take that out. I know if I can do that, that'd be a huge boost to my situation. And there it is, a Napoleonic era is coming in. Dude, I can't. This is an absolutely ridiculous card. I don't even know what, like, most of these, I don't know what any of these cards are. This is random European native units. Hot air balloon. It could take me a while to read through those, so we're not, and we're also leaving this revolution shortly, so we are gonna have a new deck again to get confused by. Another royal embassy is going down. Let's see the gather rate on these villas. 0.5. That's the base gather rate for wood. So, he probably has gang saw, which puts it back at the standard gather rate. So, really interesting that these train 5 at a time. Really interesting. I don't know if that's a significantly faster train time. And it looks like it probably is. All right, and we have the Imperial Age Napoleonic era. A royal embassy wagon comes out with that, and just a massive deck. 30 freaking cards. This is just crazy, man. Like, I don't even know. How many of these villagers does he have? 43. Okay, so his economy is not bad. 2 factories as well. I have 50 vills. Let's check my banks now. I got 5 banks, 2 factories. I've maxed out my banks because I do not have... Well, no, I could... I believe I could make more with the church card. I think I may end up doing that a little bit later, but I'm short on food. I'm actually pretty tight on resources. Extra wood, but... Oh my god. Look at this. 3 heavies and 3 horse artillery. I don't know how much coin that costs, but that is a ridiculous shipment. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Let's see. These foot carabinier, carabine. I can't even say that. These are the muskets still, right? Yeah. Okay. So they have mortar attack now. This is just insane. Anyway, I'm sieging his fort with a bunch of artillery. He's got even more, but I'm getting some good shots on his infantry. I see his artillery moving forward. I'm trying to get these unbunched and get my culverins to do some damage to his. His are a little bit bunched up, so I get some really good shots here. And I'm a little bit over aggressive to take out another culverin, 2 more as well. But I'm losing my artillery too. So, ooh, there we go. Finally taking out the last call. Oh no, there's 2 more. I didn't even notice those. But just tons of artillery here. His heavy cannons aren't able to do too much damage. Field guns are pretty solid, so I got my own heavies and those. and taking out the fort finally. This guy's got 2 shipments ready in his bank. More culverins showing up for me. 5 Mameluke and 5 Gatling Camel. What? A lot of coin. It costs a lot of coin. I don't know exactly how much. I don't know if that's accurate. 1,800 coin. These are just... Whoever sees these cards in a serious game, it's just insane. The fact that he's revolted basically twice. He's in Imperial Age. I never have seen these cards. Here come the Mamelukes. Here come the Gatling Camels, and we have an all-out fight here. All his infantry, the villagers are getting pulled. Culverins are getting taken down. Taking out a couple of his artillery though, and the Gatling Camels are going off. Heavy's still alive. I have my heavies as well, and field guns in the back though, so getting some good damage here. But they are not going to last too long. They're going down pretty quickly, actually. And look at this mass. It looks like a bunch of military, because it really is. So 23 attack, 16 range. These guys are solid. 300 HP. So that's a lot of infantry. And he's looking to push here, I think. He's sending 7 Bosniak as well. This is absolutely insane. I mean, it's just crazy. Culverin gonna get taken out by these camels. I don't know what he was doing there, but it is no longer alive. So I'm trying to regroup very quickly. I saw lots of infantry, so I'm training 5 field guns. Huss are coming. These are veteran Hussar. Dropping 2 quick stables as well, and because I think these are skirmishers, and I am correct that they do not have bonus first cavalry. That's the main idea here. Get some units to take them out. And the field guns are getting massive shots here. Explorer with the snare, getting huge damage. Heavies are in the back for him. He's not able to get great shots. The Reuters are taking those out pretty easily. 2 more field guns left, 1 more now. And his infantry are still alive, but I really cleaned up a lot. Feeling pretty good about this. Envoys are popping as well from the TC. Guard Huss is in now as well. Tons of Huss in queue for me. 17 Reuters. And what is that? Oh, those are the... What was that siege? I think that was... Oh, there's middle guards in there too. I don't know where they came from, but... And he's raiding me with the rat and shields on the side. Oh my gosh, the Bosniaks and Gatling Camels. I didn't notice until too late. I'm at 25 villagers here. Reuters are there to try to save the day. Huss are snaring, so I'm getting really, really good value here. These guys are considered artillery, so Reuters have bonus damage against them. And killing quite a bit there, so I'm pretty pleased about that. But he's in the base taking down the factory! 17 Reuters popping from the TC. These are guard Reuters. And I feel like I'm going to be able to clean this up with these guard Hussar. Just not sure what his units really are and how strong they are. Hopefully not going to lose my second factory. More Reuters coming in to clean this up. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm thinking, I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe, is this the game? Did I just win? Did he lose all of the villagers? And little do I know, this is a shipment. 195 musketeer. But I received some revolutionaries and coin crit. That's the one he sent earlier. Okay, here it is. 100 days. Sends a musketeer for each unit you lost up to 100. But musketeers become notably weaker. Minus 30% hit points and damage. So, so like, how do you even come up with these cards? I have no idea. But if you look at the stats, they're actually very, very weak. And he is, okay, yeah, he does have to get the veterancy upgrade to boost their stats. 16 attack, 105 HP is super weak. He's going to get that boosted a little bit here. What shipment just came in? He got even more units. So I don't know if I catch it right away, but I do realize that these are significantly weaker musketeers. So once I figure that out, I feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm dropping emergency TCs because I was down to almost 20 villagers with these raids from the Bosniak and the Gatling Camels. So I'm a little bit flustered here. I'm starting to send upgrades because I don't really have many more cards left. And I'm seeing the Bosniaks come around. At this point, I did see the musketeers, so I know he does still have a huge army. And I'm picking up some villagers here, so I feel good about that. But the Bosniaks are in my base. I'm going to have to move all my villagers off of the hunt here, and some rat and shields. Coming back in with the Reuters to try to stop this. Taking out his barracks, which actually might be pretty significant because he probably wants to get the guard upgrade at some point, but doesn't. Man, there's just units everywhere, and again, I'm feeling like I'm in a dire situation, seeing this mass of units coming across the map, and I'm just kind of not really sure what's even going on, honestly. At this point, I have lots of res. I need to just start spending them, and again, I have mostly Reuters, so I did send the infantry combat card. I could start making skirmishers, but I don't have barracks. I don't have the wood to do it. So I'm picking off. I feel really good about this. Picking off. Oh, actually, I don't think I caught this. Oh my gosh, losing quite a bit of units before I realized what was going on there. And taking out his reinforcements, which is good though. And he's chasing them quite a bit, so got some value back there. And I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to survive this push. 5 field guns in queue, moving all the villagers across the map. And total escape. Bosniak's still running around. I want to figure out how to deal with those guys while also defending these field guns that are about to pop. Usually I get too aggressive and try to put these in a very aggressive positioning to get good volleys. And there I go again. I had the better waypoint here at first. Really good shots there, though. Backing them up a little bit. Another good round. But the musketeers are surrounding them pretty quickly. Another good volley, though. So got some good value there. And there's still quite a few alive. Let's see how many musketeers Lion has. 35 of them. And he does clean up all 5 field guns, but loses most of his units. And at this point, I thought I would have had a little bit better fight. I mean, I guess I just didn't realize there was over 100 musketeers there. So can't be too upset about that, actually, in hindsight. The Reuters are backing up, though. I was trying to get more field guns popping, and I do have the resources to do it, but he's smart to take that down. Sacrificing a few units in the meantime. And again, I was going over to his base trying to siege a factory while all this was going on. Trying to distract him. And switching up to guard Huss again, putting another artillery foundry down. 32 villagers only. We are at 4 banks, and oh, this one's really close to going down. He is committing to it. 160 HP, 74, 54, 36 HP, and it lives, and he loses all his units that he had in my base. So that is a small victory. I believe I'm pretty quick to try to repair that one. And that would be a pretty expensive repair, but still, it's worth it. It's half the cost of the building. So again, trying to siege factories, but that is not happening. And dropping mills. No mill upgrades in the deck. 2 up speculation is in. And finally repairing the bank. Only 4 banks again. He's just really stifling my economy. 34 villagers. Let's see how many of his villagers. He's got 36. But I do have the banks, and these guys are not gathering right now. They are busy fighting. So he's repairing his factory as well, or at least to an extent. And more heavies coming for him. And at this point, again, I'm still really unsure what to expect, what he can send, what's gonna happen, because I don't know if I even took a peek at this deck, but it's just, I guess these are the cards that were added, right? That looks like what was added with that most recent revolt. Heavies are here, protected well by his musketeers and the trade post, using his positioning very well there. Nice job, Lionheart, on that one. And I'm still, not sure where I am getting Sea Drill. 36 vills at 34 minutes. I do realize that I have the mobility advantage here. I saw his heavy cannons, which usually you can try to take advantage of moving around the map. Factories are unprotected. I'm moving my field goods in, and I'm getting some good line of sight here. I want to get a good shot on the heavies, try to take them out before they unpack. And just barely out of range, get a couple good shots, take one out, and switching over to the infantry as they're trying to get on the Huss, because that's the real target, is killing this infantry. If I kill that, then I can take out the heavies no problem. And I do take out one more of them, but there are 2 remaining. So still trying to get these factories down. Skirmisher and Falconet unprotected. The heavies are going to blast them real quick. And might be a little bit of an overcommittal trying to take out these heavies, because I don't have any artillery here to clean up the infantry. So really committing to these heavies. I think this is actually a big mistake. Wow, these guys, insane stats. 80 damage versus cavalry in melee, and he's just totally clean. I finally get the second heavy, but God, that is just not a good trade, honestly. Very bad. I'm sending 9 Reuter to follow up, more Reuters, and man, let's take a look at what Lionheart's got left. He's got a shipment. What can he send? Decreases the cost of French stable units. I don't think you want to send that. Oh, this would be a good one for him. What else do we have? Artillery movement. Fires faster. Wow. What is the card that... Oh, it was this one. Yeah. Oh my god. There's just... Disable home city shipments for all enemy and allied players for 4 minutes. Well, yeah, at this point, that's not really useful. But, man, there's... Oh, man. Crazy decks. This is wild. Okay. So he's got his factories healed up, repaired. Let's see how many villagers he has on the map. 23 villagers, 2 factories, making heavy... Oh, now back on food. Let's see what his game plan is now. Ships 2 additional revolutionaries for each shipment you sent so far this game. So he'll get 40 revolutionaries for this. That's his next one, I can tell. National Guard. He's got everybody on food. And another 40 units ready to come out pretty soon. Meanwhile, I'm over here switching back to Huss. I have the Reuter. I have a single Culverin to try to zone out the heavies. And I have more field guns coming in. So, feeling a little bit better now that I'm taking out more and more villagers. Because I do realize that these are villagers and military. I saw that when he was chopping over here early with the CDB when they transformed. So, feeling pretty good. The resistance is not as much as it has been in the past, so I know that I'm in a pretty good position, even though I'm not quite at max fills. I do have the mills up, and I think I have 2 upgrades now. Here we go. I'm wondering, can he actually defend the factories? Is this finally time where I can just push, take the factories down, and end the game? Getting some good blasts with these field guns, taking it down. There it goes. And just 1 Culverin, so I know that's a huge sign that he doesn't really feel comfortable enough to defend. Here we go, the infantry come in, field guns get good shots, Culverin gets a good shot, but he has the revolutionary shipment come in, taking out the second heavy cannon. Unfortunately, the Huss are on the revolutionaries, and they are dangerous to fight. The composition is really not good for me, so again, I have to back up. He does save 1 factory. He's got... How many units here? He's got almost 60 units here, pushing again, making more revolutionaries from the TC. No shipments for the time being, and the next shipments that he can send are not super power spiky. I mean, another 16 revs, a single heavy cannon, so not terrible, but maybe the worst part is over for me. Trying to hold. We're both at 1 factory now, because that is right. He took down 1 earlier. More field guns. More Reuters. The final hold. Is this the final hold? I'm trying to push him back again. Really good shot with the field guns behind the houses. And a lock-on for extra measure. And 3 Hussar coming in now. I sent the infantry combat, but I don't think I made a single skirm. Oh, no, I did send some skirms, I think, earlier. I just never really had the wood to spare to switch the composition, even though I probably needed to do that. But at the same time, he did have some good cavalry shipments in there at certain points in this game. So, taking out the trade post very quickly. And again, I noticed that his military is all the way towards my base. So I want to take advantage of this mobility and maybe take out that second factory. So he's a little bit split up here. He sees that I'm over there now, and he's going to make his way there pretty quickly. And I also see this, trying to get some good shots with the field guns as he's running away and micro them and potentially take out the factory. A couple good volleys from the field guns, but closing the gap. And another decent shot, but they are dropping pretty quickly. Not super concerned about that, though, because I do have another 4 on the way. His factory is down. I'm feeling like this has got to be it. I don't know what else he can do. Didn't know anything that he could do throughout this whole crazy revolutionary game. But I don't feel as pressured as I did early in the game. Have my economy basically set up all the way. Almost max fuels. Only 4 banks, though. I never was able to get the 7 banks that I should have been able to. Another field gun interception and get a good volley, but a one-shot from all these musketeers. Not the value again, but when this is all he has, just killing the units is what you want to do. And feeling like this is getting pretty close to the end of the game. Surrounding his units and kind of just waiting for a resign, I think, at this point. Because usually when this is all you got, but he's still microing it, so it's always something that makes you think another second. What else does he potentially have? And just 5 units here. He does send 16 more revolutionaries. He's got some villagers over here on the side, 13. No factories. But he does have the resources for a couple techs here. Old guard gonna be coming in. That is the unique church card, right? Unless that's something you could do when you revolt without sending the church card. I don't know. And then another code Napoleon. I have no idea what that is, but wow, that is 15 old guard. Man, if he could have got that with the last one, he could have. I don't know, man. He could have had some pretty crazy pushes. More musketeers are gonna be coming out. Code Napoleon is in. Not sure what that does. Have no idea. Trying to take out the TC and end this one. But again, I see some more resistance with these crazy grenadiers that have no idea what kind of stats they have and what threat they are. So I'm pretty cautious here. But it just feels like he's constantly coming back with something every single time. Little do I know, though, just how little he has left. And trying to break off some Hussar and get a raid here. I know he's got to be gathering resources somewhere to keep popping out units. So unfortunately, I do not intercept these vills here. I'm stuck on this TP, and he's headed over to take those Huss out. I'm sieging houses, and again, I don't know what exactly he has, so this isn't doing anything for me. He has more than enough pop space, so not a very useful. Taking out the TC, though, makes me feel like maybe he doesn't have a shipment point. And we're getting probably closer and closer. Score lead is looking good for me here. So, again, I'm feeling pretty good. I even sent Swiss Pike because why not? Full melee composition. Not full melee, but guard Huss, Swiss Pike. Tough to micro against, so. And he's again chasing down these 3 Huss. I think that was a 3 Huss shipment, actually. So now I'm ready to try to just surround his army here and hopefully end the game with Swiss Pike soaking up a bunch of damage, 30% melee resist, and some pretty decent attack. And here we go, going for the surround. Lots of Reuter, lots of guard Huss. Swiss Pike trying to make their way in there as well. Full melee smash. Bunch of Reuter in queue for follow-up. And he's trying to separate his grenadier, which he's doing a pretty good job of. But once those revolutionaries fall and the front line's gone, I'm able to get on them very quickly. And even the villagers still fighting here. This is like one of those things where you never know, especially against like Lionheart, where he really knows these revolts. Is this the game? Am I in the lead? Am I ending it right now? You really never know when there's so much mystery in there. And there's the GG. Lionheart has to resign at nearly 44 minutes. Just a wild game. I've never played a game like this. I've never faced these revolts. Had no idea what to expect in this game. So many crazy moments. I'm gonna go to the post game just to clear that sound a little bit, but no idea what to expect. He had some pretty good tactics in here with the musketeer embassy rush. Did some pretty good damage, but and some crazy cards. 100 musketeers. Let's take a look while we're here at the resource graph. And let's take a look at villager population. Well, it's not going to show his because, I mean, look at this. Some of these pushes were pretty. I mean, the Bosniak raid. Oh my God, I was feeling pretty bad at points in this game where I thought it was just gonna be totally over. And here you see his 100 or 95 musketeer shipment. Just crazy stuff. I mean, the swings in this game were wild. Oh boy. So this was game 6, and I actually came back down 3-1 to tie it up. We're at this point tied 3-3 in the series. 1 game left to go in this long wild series. Hope you guys enjoyed all these games. Hope you're enjoying the series. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.